I mean, I met somebody's like the boy next door that my mum really, really wanted me to end up marrying.
You said
about that. And then I'd met somebody at university that I fell head over heels in love with. And basically, my parents told me, in fact, my mum got my dad to come to him, which was really unusual for him to do anything like this. And I remember being so excited because I'd got a letter from this guy. It was Christmas holidays. And he came into my bedroom and he said that my mum was she was so judgmental and racist. And that this guy happened to be Irish. And I remember my father coming to my bedroom and saying, I'm sorry, but your mum and I have had a talk, and if you get mixed up with this Irish guy at university rather than the guy I was seeing at home, because at the time I was kind of almost dating both of them, you're not welcome back at home anymore.
How did you feel?
I'm crying now. I was devastated.
Did you feel angry?
No, I don't remember feeling angry, interestingly enough. I should have been. I should have been raging.
Right. You should. Because your boundary was violated.
Yeah.
You were old enough to make your own choices.
Yes, because
it wasn't their place to interfere.
No, I would have been 19 by then, I think.
You were old enough to make your own choices.
And of course, when I got back to university, I ended the relationship. He'd got not a clue why. And I couldn't tell him. Couldn't even verbalise it. And I'm still talking about it now, 50, 40, whatever it is.
But it's interesting that where your system goes is sadness.
Yeah.
Not that that's inappropriate. Because
That's it just didn't have that
but for me, the emotion that's missing is the anger.
Yeah.
Like this you're violating my boundary.
Yeah.
You know, I this is what I want. And, you know, it's reasonable for a parent to try and offer constructive counsel and say, look, I notice you're sort of seeing two people. This could end up in a bit of a car crash. Like, have you thought about that?
Yeah.
You know, we really like this guy and we're just mindful of you don't hurt his feelings. But what happened was a manipulation and a violation of your will, of your choice. Effectively, we're going to take away your safety and security of home if we don't do what we tell you to do.
Yeah.
You know, and I can imagine a more, normal is not the right word, but a kind of more typical response from a teenage girl would have been, how fucking dare you tell me what to do with my life?
Yeah.
And don't worry about kicking me out of home because I'm leaving.
Yeah.
And a kind of like potentially an over assertion of will, but a sense of like, this is my boundary. Get the fuck out. You have no right to tell me what to do.
Yeah. That would have been an appropriate response. I was too messed up. When I look back at it now, I didn't realise at the time. Yeah. But, you know, I don't think I'd ever really recovered from the breakdown at 11, 12.
Yeah.
So,
which again was a violation of your boundaries and of your will. As we talk about this now, so I really hear that there's some sadness that's there. As I talk about the permission to have the anger and the rage, does any of that start to arise?
It does actually. Yeah, I do.
So what do you feel?
I actually feel quite angry.
Yeah. How does it describe how that actually feels in your body?
It feels better than all this sadness. It feels a bit like a pressure cooker, if I'm honest. You know, that kind of like there's a need to release something somehow.
What do you feel you want to say to your parents at that time?
How fucking dare you?
Right. Yeah, say it again. How fucking dare you?
How fucking dare you?
Yeah. What do you feel as you say that?
Better. Still feel angry.
Does it feel okay to feel angry in this moment?
Yes and no.
So why yes, why no?
Yes, because it's justified. It's valid. It's real. But I suppose no, because it's uncomfortable. It's not what
it's unfamiliar.
Yes, thank you. And there's kind of this, what am I going to do? You know, what do I do with this in a way?
And is your inner critic having an opinion at the moment?
Yeah, Yeah, there is
So,
a bit of that.
what's it saying?
It's trying to damp it down. This could be, this could lead to, this could have difficult repercussions,
What does it think that's going to happen if you feel some anger about something that happened 40 years ago?
Or it might break something. You might have an accident. It's a bit late now, isn't it? Those are the kind of things I can think coming in.
Just for a minute, imagine seeing your inner critic. But last time it was sort of down here, it might be somewhere different. Where do you see your inner critic?
It's sort of there right now.
I'd like you to turn to it and like say to it, and you can fuck off too.
And you can fuck off too.
How does that feel?
Good.
Yeah, good. So just let yourself have a bit of the energy of that.
Yeah.
That you had the right and you have the right to feel angry. You don't have the right to go and vomit that anger at someone. You don't have the right to go and hurt someone, but you have the right to feel angry and you have the right to have the energy of your anger.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, it feels quite healthy.
Right. Because it's a boundary. You were violated. Something that was your choice to make was taken away from you.